2023 has been so great to us, y'all. I mean, we really have had so many incredible fights this year that I don't even want this year to end. What's going on, y'all? This is Board Boxing again. I want to talk about Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez, two undefeated fighters. We've got 28-0 versus 32-0. This is one that people want to see. It's another big fight at the super middleweight division. When I look at this fight, and I look at the two guys in front of me for this fight, David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade, I see two guys that are heavily criticized for who they fight and don't fight, and who fights them and doesn't fight them. They kind of have this reputation of being serially ducked, but they also have a reputation of ducking people themselves. More so on Andrade's side, right? I look at this as a great style clash between two people that is inevitably going to lead to some form of knockdown or stoppage, right? Because you got Andrade, who is got a lot of power. He's quick. He's very good on his feet. He plays the angles. He's not exactly an inside fighter, or at least one of his lesser qualities is fighting inside, versus David Benavidez, who's a tank. He likes to fight inside. He squares up right away. He's a late fighter, so he gets stronger in the later rounds. His stamina doesn't seem to wane, and he's only gotten faster, and he's gotten in better shape as the years have gone on. When I look back at David Benavidez's last fight against Caleb Plant, I see a David Benavidez that is motivated, and I see the same style that Caleb possesses going against him again in the form of Demetrius Andrade. The big difference, I think, between this fight for Benavidez is that Caleb Plant probably should not be in the super middleweight division. He should probably fight a good 5 to 8 pounds lighter. He started off very strong. He had that puncher's chance. He was moving around the ring very well, making David miss. But as soon as that stamina waned off, he was fighting for his life. And by fighting for his life, I mean he was clinching the entire time, right? And David Benavidez is not going to accept your clinch. He's not. We've seen it time and time again. No matter who the opponent is, David Benavidez is not going to accept the clinch with you. He's going to push you off of him. He's going to use the other hand to get you just far enough away where he's going to land an uppercut just to push you away again and keep going. And if David Benavidez's stamina stays where it is or better from Caleb Plant, then that is a huge problem for Andrade. The other side of that, Benavidez's style might get him a lot of damage, because I don't think Caleb Plant has the strongest hands. He's not a big knockout artist. He did have knockout of the year, or one of the knockouts of the year last year, and that was a rare moment for him. I don't want to take anything away from Caleb. I thought that was still a great fight for him, but it was a rare moment for him. Andrade is a guy that is very good at exposing the faults in other boxers' styles. And again, he's done it to boxers that are not on the same level as him. A lot of his most recent wins are coming against fighters with records that have more than one loss, or more than even 2 losses in some cases. So I can't really say that this has worked on the top of the top and the cream of the crop. What I can say is that if David Benavidez comes in squared up, looking to trade and tank shots against a Andrade that is very good at the stick and move while being powerful, then that's an issue. That will be an issue for David all night. Andrade has shown a crazy amount of stamina. He looks very composed in the press conference. Same with David. David looks very composed. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of this matchup, because we're less than 4 weeks away. I'm leaning towards David Benavidez to win. I am. Because despite his size, despite some of his training shortcomings in the past, and his reputation as someone who may or may not be pulling out of fights or ducking people, and Andrade has that same reputation. I mean, this is two fighters that have a reputation to save in a way. Both are going to be fighting another fighter that is much harder than their previous competition. I want to say Benavidez wins this. I don't think it's going to come to a decision. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Who you guys got?